Welcome, everyone, to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How are you today? Hope everyone is doing good. Just just heating up my chicken from Popeyes. Hi, Ken. Thanks for coming in. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. What did you guys have for dinner? I'm heating up my chicken right now from Popeyes. Homestead chicken burritos. Yum, Ken. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. What'd you have for dinner tonight? Chicken enchiladas. They're already in the oven. Yum. Yeah, I'm trying to multitask because I got home really late because I had a 12-hour day today because I had the board meeting today. I had an early meeting this morning and then one of the surgical meetings and then I had the board meeting today, so I'm just trying to multitask now because I literally just almost got home. Yeah, here's Blake.
Sorry, I'm late. I had to had to help with grandma real quick.
Oh, no problem. No problem. How are you?
I'm good. I'm here. This is a long day today. We did uh 12 yards today. It was a
Oh,
lot.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we killed it. But
Yeah.
what about you? How's your day?
I had a 12, I was just telling them I had a 12-hour day because I had an early meeting this morning for a surgical meeting. And then we had a board meeting tonight and it lasted 2 hours tonight. It's like, oh my goodness, they were a talkative bunch today.
Goodness. Ugh. Yeah,
So now I'm,
I don't like meetings. I've never been particularly a fan of movies. Oh goodness.
no, tell me about it.
I don't know why I said movies. I meant meetings.
I knew what you
I
meant.
apologize. Yeah. I can't stand them because I fall asleep.
Yep. Paprika says, I was really impressed with Blake last podcast, enjoying the film and in the pink. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I that's my secret fandom movie, honestly. I can't lie. So,
Uh,
but
yeah.
I don't anticipate to be as inclusive as I was uh in the previous movie, because this one, it's different, okay, for me especially because I see this. Uh, anyway, we'll get to it, but I'm just last movie. I really liked that movie. I liked it ever
Yeah.
since I was a kid, and it's always had a little soft spot for me. And most people would probably make fun of me for that, but it is what it is.
Nope. And hi, Debbie. Thanks for coming in, especially this was your choice. So I'm glad you're
Yeah,
here.
so she's here. She's driving right now, so she can't really respond to anything, but she is here.
Hey, that's all that counts.
That's right.
And we appreciate anything we can get. So I'll take it. So, all right. So let's get started. So
Yeah.
how do you rate this movie?
Uh, I would rate it. Okay. Well, let's save the rating on this one because I want to get into something that I noticed about this movie. Um, sure, there have been Hollywood handsome stars, but I genuinely don't feel like there was a before this. I don't think that there was a genuine heartthrob in Patrick Swayze as far as a movie's concerned. You know, he was a genuine, like, every girl wanted a piece of Patrick. That saw this movie is how I interpret it.
Well, they
And
did show his butt, so that's one part.
well, and I mean, but you take this man who, you know, in his past has been in more masculine movies, and you put him into like a femboy type of, like, he embraces his feminine side as being like he's not the boss, he's not in charge, he just works at this place and he's a dancer, and it's like it's not your typical masculine uh role is what I'm saying. So it's
Wow.
different is
I
how
love
I
this
feel.
movie. Ken says a
I,
1, Paprika says a 2. Oh my gosh, I love this movie. I'd have to give it a 4. But I love this
I
guy.
and Cheyenne's supposed to be in
Oh,
too. She
she
said she
just
would.
came in. Hi, Cheyenne. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, she's in?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so this is Cheyenne's favorite movie of all
Cheyenne says a
time.
10. Yep, she's with me right there.
Yeah. So
I'm with Tanya.
I don't like it. I cuz it's out of place for what I feel the 80s is. It's very tacky on film, and like I don't like the I was always a hater. You can ask Cheyenne. I was like the grinding and all that. It's what the hell? I just kind of thought it was all just weird, but you know, I guess I
Thank you,
can
Cheyenne.
appreciate the uh I can appreciate the film for what it is now. Uh it's older, it's old school, and it actually is like it was a thing back then to it was more certainly more underground, but uh yeah, they act like this at that time. And Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer
Great,
White, Jennifer
great.
Grey. Yeah. Yeah, Jennifer Grey. She is a real sweetheart on screen, isn't she? I think she looked
Hashtag
better.
Dr.
I
Pepper.
like when oh, well, I shout out to Dr. Pepper, but we're drinking beer again. Since you told me I could, I have been doing that. But I've actually, you know what? Shout out Dr. Pepper. That's what's in this Roses cup. I know you miss roses, so shout out to roses. They ain't got no roses wherever you're at. Ah,
Cheyenne says it really shows the struggle that women had in that era, but also showed how independent baby became. The dance was how they expressed themselves. Yes, and I love the ending, like how they finally get they worked so hard on that move, and they finally did it in front of everyone. And yeah, I love the ending. That's my favorite.
um, I guess I would have to rate it more like in the 2.5, especially for Patrick Swayze movies. Like, if I'm gonna rank my favorite Patrick Swayze movies, it's probably it goes Roadhouse number one, Red Dawn number two, and I guess I'd give it to Dirty Dancing for number three. Those are his top three films, most certainly. I
Yep.
mean, I don't
I'm
know.
I
My
love
favorite
Patrick
scene, I
Swayze.
guess, is just the fight scene whenever he beats up that little twerp.
Yeah, Ghost is in there. Yeah. Oh, I love Ghost too.
Ghost is good. Patrick Swayze and Ghost is good because
Hmm.
I say that all the time. I'll be like, because like whenever I'm about to leave and I'm trying to be funny, I'll say you can call me Patrick Swayze because I'm Ghost. Like when I leave, I'll say that all the time. So yeah,
That's
Ghost
fun.
is a good one too. Shout
Yeah.
out.
Uh,
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let me get Ghost for number three, and then Dirty Dancing. Yeah,
Ghost and Dirty Dancing are one of my top. Then it was
really.
Roadhouse and all them for me.
I want to look at his filmography. Let's look at other movies that he was in, because nothing is coming to my off the top of my head right now.
That's probably his most famous. 2009 was such
He
a rough
died the
year.
same year my dad died. He died
Oh wow.
like uh 8 months later after my dad.
Wow. Yeah, Cheyenne says 2009 was such a rough year. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, he died 2009. Let's look at his filmography. Oh yeah, freaking Point Break. What are we talking? Freaking forgot about Point Break.
I don't
Jeez,
think I have seen
yes.
that one.
The surfer movie?
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
What?
Yeah.
When they robbed the freaking the bank? Dude, oh my gosh, you haven't seen Point Break?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I'm tripping. He's got so yeah, for sure it's Roadhouse number one. I've got Red Dawn at number two, Point Break at three, Ghost at four, and Dirty Dancing at five. That's my rankings for his movies for sure. But he's had other films. He did a bunch of TV appearances for a bunch of stuff. Let's see.
I want to go to Mountain Lake Lodge. I'm hoping they will take me 1 year for an anniversary trip. Oh, Ty will take you for an anniversary trip. Yeah, that might be nice.
See, his career just really fell off after Point Break. Oh, he just made a bunch of really terrible movies.
Right, Debbie? She says, I disagree with you saying him is not in a masculine role. A man that can dance is hot. Oh, I
No,
have to agree
no,
with
no,
Debbie.
but no, hey, look, Aunt Debbie, you know me as much as anyone else. I love to dance, and I will dance my heart out, and I love to embrace that and just go dance. I totally agree with you, but the overall consensus from male and female, that's not the case. Most men would disagree with that statement, and I bet you there's even some men too. Even though you and I agree, I still have to agree with the overall sentiment of the statement. I can't put my personal feelings above what the overall general feeling of what I believe the public is. I just think that he he's he's not shooting guns, he's not running a bar, he's not, I mean, he's not skilled in freaking fighting craft. He's not robbing banks. He works at this place as a dancer. That's what he does. And he could potentially get fired and all kinds of stuff about him, you know? So I just I don't see him as elevated in this role as he or put on the pedestal in the rest of the scene around him as much as he is. Maybe that's even a point to the movie, is that the pedestal isn't about the his actual status quo like it's been. It's more about his status quo to Baby and how much she means or he means to her, you know. So it's kind of like a Jack and Rose and the Titanic thing. That's very relatable story to this in a way, I guess. If you
Yep.
could see it, rich girl, poor guy, very out on, not aloof individual, and she is uh, if you if I describe Titanic without telling you it was Titanic, there's a potential you would think that I was talking about Dirty Dancing.
Yeah, no. Cheyenne says that man can pick up a woman very easily, and that is true. And yes, I think you're right about it's kind of like similar to line is Titanic.
Yeah, it is. It's a very it makes it makes for a good story, especially for like a girl that's she likes this kind of stuff. I mean, me personally, I'm not a fan. I just got to give it a I got to give it a 2.5 because it is still Swayze. The acting wasn't terrible. It was mostly believable. But, you know, a lot of, there were certain scenes that were forced, especially like, I would feel like like right past the midpoint of the movie, a lot of that was rushed. Like them, actually like sleeping together and all that. They just like mushed that in there real fast. And you know, it was like that whole scene or that whole portion right there. It's like, how did you, you know, Baby's like devotion to him is just so like, why, where, you know, I need more context. I need y'all to have been through something more than just a few dancing classes. But I mean, I guess, you know, different time, different era, maybe that's something that would really actually make a girl fall in love with a guy is just a few dance classes.
Yep, Ken's gonna
So
dance with me. He's gonna go
oh
dancing,
man.
right, honey?
That's right, baby.
Cheyenne says, I think that is also shows how Baby is able to give him a safe
Oh,
space to
shout out to the Outsiders. He was also in that movie. Remember
Mm-hmm.
with
So,
with Giovanni or not? No, what's his name? Damn it, the Karate Kid.
I forget his real name.
Damn it,
Danielson.
Daniel-san. Yeah, him. He was in it, and so was wasn't Charlie Sheen in it or Emilio Estevez? One of them were, right? Matt Dillon was. Ralph Macchio. Ralph Macchio. That's his name.
You know. Yeah, Cheyenne says, I think that is also how it shows how Baby is able to give him a safe space to actually talk about his feelings, which is so not acceptable back then. It really showed a softened outlook on men. Yeah, I mean, especially down there, or back then. Yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's my point. You know, it's just not. When you look at the rest of the movies that he's been in, it's a very, uh, it's a very, it's a. Is this not that I figured out what the point I was trying to make? Is this not the very original first chick flick?
yeah, probably, and that's why it was made
That's
for
my
us.
yes,
Chick
that's
flick.
exactly right. It's exactly right. This is the OG chick flick is what I was gonna say. That was my whole point, is what I was gonna say.
Yep.
It's certainly driven for the female audience, is what I'm saying. And all of his other movies were driven to a full base audience. Thank you.
Yeah.
You basically made my point for me. That's what I was trying to say.
Well, yeah,
And
it is a chick flick, of course.
yeah, but okay, and this is another thing I wanted to say. Let's rank your top 5 heartthrobs. Who is going on that list? And who is the original heartthrob? Is it not
Well,
Patrick Swayze?
back then,
Is it?
yeah.
But I mean, you've got to also go back and respect old film too. Okay? You know, you've got people like Gene Autry. He was a woman's love fest too. What's his name? Clint Eastwood. All the women love Clint Eastwood, right?
Leif Garrett and Thomas Howell, Debbie says.
Leif Garrett. Mm, hmm. I guess, yeah. Thomas Howell. What about gosh, his name is escaping me. The guy who played Sean Connery from
Yep,
007. You
yep.
know, all the girls love Sean Connery, did they not?
Sam Elliott, Debbie says.
Sam Elliott. Oh yes, and Burt Reynolds. Like, come on, these are, come on, these are the hits, guys. Come on, keep coming.
Yes. Cheyenne says, can we take a moment of silence for our girl Dolly? Yes, we
Oh
sure can.
yes. I drink one to Dolly.
And I was thinking, in honor
Working
of her,
9 to 5.
but I was thinking in honor of her for next week, my favorite movie, one of my favorites
Is Ever After. That's your favorite movie?
Well, with Dolly Parton is Rhinestone with Dolly Parton and John Travolta.
Really?
No, not John Travolta. I'm sorry, Sylvester Stallone. I want to watch that one. Rhinestone
Okay.
with Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton.
I don't
I
know
love that
one.
movie. I love it. So I was thinking maybe we could do that one. It's an older movie.
I'm looking it up.
A movie that
Holy
Leif hasn't
hell.
seen. Steel
1984. Oh, that's a good movie. I like Steel Magnolias.
That's a sad movie.
1984. Rated PG. Dolly Parton, man. She's the only person I can think of that has her own amusement park. Who else has a Dollywood? I
Yeah,
wonder
I
who's
don't
gonna
know.
run all of her shit now,
Well,
her stuff.
I'm sure she already had had people running it. Do you really think she was running it all by herself? As much money as she
Yes,
has?
she's a legend. There's
Oh
a lot
yeah.
of knowledge in them titties.
She also has frozen foods. I didn't know that. Yeah, she built the town. Yeah, she did.
She did that Gatlinburg and
Yep.
Pigeon Forge area. It
Well,
became
yeah.
a corners.
Well, yeah. I know she built it, but I'm sure she has other people. Like she
Oh,
has.
I know. I'm just being facetious, Jamie. I know. But I mean, who's gonna be the owner of this state? Is what I mean. Does she have children?
I'm sure she does. I mean, I don't know.
I don't
Pigeon
know,
Forge
but
is the
yeah,
only one there because of her. Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it's
Um,
huge. And she owned a bunch. Like we stayed at a Cheyenne had or I don't know who it was. One of them had like a timeshare thing, and we went and stayed up there. And she owned a bunch of those up there too. There was a bunch of timeshares that people could stay at,
oh,
and
I guess she didn't have children.
no,
And Ken says her husband died 2 years ago.
I wonder
Yeah,
who she's gonna make Victor to the estate.
I'm sure she had nieces and stuff. And remember, she like I don't know, like her goddaughter. I isn't it Hannah Miley Cyrus.
Oh yes, yeah, she
So
is.
maybe she
Maybe it
uh,
goes to Billy Ray, some of it, something.
maybe
Billy Ray and Miley.
I'm sure Miley
Miley
got
will
something.
probably get it whenever she'll probably end up with it after Billy Ray.
Yeah, Miley Cyrus. Yeah.
And that's true because she was on episodes of Hannah Montana way back
Mm,
in Disney days when she was on that show.
yeah.
So, all right, let's get into these real quick. Dirty Dancing, 1987, rated PG-13, hour and 40 minutes long. It's a good runtime, pretty good. I don't mind it. It wasn't like I was forced to watch a whole bunch of film that I didn't want to watch. It was like I don't want to hate on this movie too
Okay,
hard. It's not
Paprika.
bad.
Thank you.
It's not bad. So, spending the summer at a Catskills resort with her family, Frances Baby Hausman falls in love with the camp dance instructor Johnny Castle. What's up with everybody being named Johnny in uh, 1980 movies?
It was a common name and easy, maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, Johnny, get him a body bag. That's a Karate Kid reference. Directed by Emil Ardolino. I don't know who that is. Written by Eleanor Bergstein, starring. They had a pretty good cast in here. The guy that was on the beach, he was in. He was that. There was that big guy. I can't remember what his name is. The real tall guy. Um, is it Wayne Knight? Is that who it is? He's a he's a cameo they play all the time. But we got Patrick Swayze, Jennifer Grey, Jerry Orbach, Cynthia Rhodes, Jack Weston, Jane Buckner, Kelly Bishop, Lonnie Price. That's about the main people in the movie. Let's see who we got here. Users give it a 7.1 out of 10, so about a 3 out of 10, which is that's a fair rating. I'll take that. I think that with with the history of it, yeah, I'll take that. I'd start there. Oh, what was your favorite scene?
The end when they do the dance.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's probably the when he beats the crap out of that one little guy. This is a good one. Let's go into the facts of the movie. So, Patrick Swayze had to convince Jennifer Grey to be in this film because she disliked him so much while filming Red Dawn. They did not like each other while they were filming that movie
Wow, did not know
3 years
that.
prior. Yeah. Yeah, she was the chick in Red Dawn. I didn't know that either. That's news to me. I knew she was in Red Dawn, but her film career is very aloof as well.
Mhm.
Hers went awry after the 80s rolled off.
Well, they claim I've read in a lot of places it's because she got a nose job, and I don't know what that had anything to do with it, but supposedly that's why she like it ruined her career. They said.
I don't know. I guess that's a fair. I mean, if it doesn't look good, nobody's gonna want to keep you on there. I totally understand that. If it does, if you're not the I don't
Well,
understand why girls do that, especially ones that are truly just like have a naturalistic beauty to them. It's like I just can't. I mean, we're talking like the way that she could dance too. She's so just perfect. She set herself up for any role in the future, and I don't understand why she feels like she's so like the I don't understand where with how you could have that insecurity. I feel bad for her because she's so beautiful. I don't know why she would feel like she had to go get a nose job.
yeah.
I don't see that.
Paprika agrees with me. The lift for sure. The lift at the end.
That is pretty good, especially the soundtrack of the movie was really good. It really was. I did like it.
Well, what didn't Patrick Swayze make that soundtrack?
I'm not sure. I don't know about that.
I thought he did, but I could be wrong.
So her three biggest movies are Red Dawn, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and Dirty Dancing. That's like that's her career, and everything else from there just falls off so hard. She didn't get another role until 2 years later in a movie called Bloodhounds of Broadway, and
Hmm.
it was terrible reviews, 5 out of 10. She didn't get I mean, she does a bunch of TV appearances. She appeared in Friends as a girl named Mindy in 1995, but her career just went totally aloof, taking this is what you call bad management here. She did 3 episodes of Grey's Anatomy, 2 episodes of The Conners, one
Yes,
episode. Go ahead.
Cheyenne and Debbie both said he sang and wrote "She's Like the Wind." So yeah, yeah, the soundtrack was the best part. And Paprika, yeah, I find her unrecognizable too. But it
Yeah,
can't be
she looks
just because,
totally different now. That's
and it can't
crazy.
be just because of her nose, though. I don't know.
Well, there's got to be something behind the scenes too, because that's how a lot of actors lost a lot of roles is because they were just totally unbearable to work with. There's a lot of people they say
Yeah.
that about a lot of people.
Oh yeah.
One of them is Sean Penn. He was notorious for being just a terrible actor to work with, and that's why his career fell off on the same route
I
because
think
he still maintained like a sense of like natural handsome. He could have been like a villain in movies and stuff or something, but he's just so unbearable to be around. But I mean, that's what cocaine does to you.
I heard Cameron Diaz and
Yeah, I've
J
heard the
Lo,
same thing.
and I heard J Lo too are the
Yeah, I've heard
same.
the same thing. Heard the exact same thing. I've heard Tom Cruise is unbearable to work with
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of them. A whole bunch of prima donnas.
Yeah,
But
she's like the wind. Yeah, he's saying and wrote.
uh Patrick Swayze was offered 6 million to reprise Johnny for a sequel. Swayze wasn't a fan of sequels and turned it down, so y'all can blame him for that. Nobody else. uh, Patrick Swayze insisted on doing his stunts. During the log scene, he kept on falling off the log and injured his knee so badly he had to have fluid drained from the swelling.
Mm,
Wow. All right. Relations between the two main stars varied throughout production. They had already had trouble getting along in their previous project, Red Dawn, and worked things out enough to have an extremely positive on screen test. Still, that initial cooperation soon faded, and they were quickly facing off before every scene. There was concern among the production staff that the animosity between the two stars would endanger the film of the love scenes. To address this, Eleanor Bergstein, the writer, and the director, Emil Ardolino, forced the stars to rewatch their initial screen test, the one with the breathtaking chemistry. This had that desired effect, and Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey were able to return to the film with renewed energy and enthusiasm. So this thing almost came crashing down. That's crazy. Man, that sucks.
but but look at it, how popular and a classic it is now.
I'm sure Patrick Swayze wasn't no walk in the park to be around either. He got his head full. I heard Chevy Chase is a mean one, Mr. Grinch. People don't like to work with Chevy Chase very much. Uh, the dancing that Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey do during the love scene was the same dance that they did for the screen tests. It was not originally supposed to be in the film.
Oh
How
wow.
about that? Jennifer Grey spoke of Patrick Swayze saying, I knew in that moment Patrick was the only person who could have played that part. If I had the guts to jump, he was always going to be there to catch me.
That's awesome.
Jennifer Grey, at 27, was 8 years older than the character of Baby. During her audition, she had 5 minutes to prove she could play younger and had the moves for the role. Wow. There are a whole bunch in here, guys. This is like the most documented movie of all time, I've heard, because just girls dissected it with their natural detective abilities. They just love this movie so much. It's a bunch of girls' favorite movie. But I'll let you guys go through those more. Shout out to IMDb for being the page that gets us all our info from. All right. Release date August 21st, 1987. What were you doing?
What do you mean? What was I doing?
What were you doing at that time?
What date? 1987.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was about 8 years old.
8.
So yeah. So
Did you watch this movie at that time?
I remember watching it. I don't know if it was when I was 8 years old. I can't remember that far long ago.
Neither can I. Neither can I. Budget was an estimated $6 million. Opening weekend, it made $3.9 million. Holy hell. Gross US and Canada, 64 million. Gross worldwide, 214 million. Total
Wow.
smash success.
Yeah.
Total hit.
And look
Yeah.
at how many people still buy stuff for it. So yeah.
It's insane. Everybody loves Dirty Dancing, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah, guys, that is our movie this week with Dirty Dancing, I think that oh, where did I? There you go, Rhinestone. I think that I've heard of this movie before, but I don't remember ever seeing it. So I'm excited to check out a new movie, especially Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
I
If,
like him.
if everyone's okay with that, I know Paprika was also thinking about 9 to 5, but I think she left.
A country music star must turn an obnoxious New York cabbie into a singer in order to win a bet.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Is everybody okay with Rhinestone?
I'm good with it.
How about the people in the chat?
Rhinestone. What does IMDb give this movie?
Oh, don't look
They
at
give
it.
it a. I am. I'm not. That's sad.
I like the
Boo.
movie. Don't go by IMDb.
I'm not. I won't. I refuse. But this might be hitting on the lowest rated movie that we've ever done. I don't
No.
know. We need to go look at Fly Away Home and see what that one hit too, because that was a pretty low.
I was gonna say we've had some really bad ones.
We had Fly Away Home, and that one was not good at all. Yo, Cobra. That was a great movie. I loved Cobra with Sylvester Stallone, and they only gave that one a 5.8. That's terrible.
Yeah.
So I don't trust those. But
Yeah, definitely Cheyenne. She said Blake and I should have been born in the 70s so we could have lived in the 80s for teenagers. Yeah, I mean, Blake, I'm surprised how young he is and how much he loves the 80s stuff. I'm so surprised.
I love it. I'm not even like I'm only 7 years removed from the 80s. I was born in 97. So,
Well, but you're past the 80s and born like I
we
feel
were
like
Poe. We didn't
like
get new DVDs. All our stuff was on freaking 8-track.
like I was born in 79 and I feel like I didn't really get to live the 80s because I was
I
really
used to
young.
watch The Wizard of Oz on a freaking disc that was bigger than my head. Okay? We didn't have new stuff. We had
Yep.
old stuff.
It's your aunt, dad, and mom's fault. Yeah. I didn't either. My parents had 6 kids, so they didn't have money. And but
I
yeah.
gotta give my grandfather credit too. My grandfather on my mom's side, because we watched AMC all the time, and I can recall that, and Turner Classic Movies, TCM. I watched that all the time with my grandfather. So I got to give him a lot of credit for the movies that I saw in the 80s too. Like I remember watching Lucas for the first time with my
Oh, I
grandfather.
love Lucas too. That's a
Oh,
good
me
movie.
too. I love Lucas, yeah. I remember watching Commando for the first time with my grandfather. That Karate Kid. I remember watching Karate Kid with the first time with my grandfather. So, I gotta really give him a lot of credit for the 80s movies too. I really do.
Yeah.
I give more credit to my dad for the obscure 80s stuff, like the weird stuff, like there's a cartoon, it was called Heavy Metal. I don't know if you ever heard of it or saw it. Yeah, it's
No.
not worth it. Don't girl, you would hate it, but as a guy you're like, hell yeah.
And Cheyenne says Grammy was the Western queen. Yeah.
Grammy showed us the westerns. My dad showed me the westerns. I remember watching movies with him that I remember watching were movies like Days of Thunder. I remember watching Days of Thunder with my dad. Top Gun. Movies that I remember watching. Let's see. Predator. He showed me the obscure stuff. Chucky. Just the stuff that you wouldn't show a child. I got all that stuff from my dad. And stuff that wasn't too bad to watch. I watched it with my grandfather, like the movies I said.
Yes, Cheyenne's like, we are not reviewing that. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, we should not review heavy metal because that is just it's an acid trip movie. It's totally crazy.
and
It's
Chuck,
it's
yeah, Chucky was crazy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I
yeah.
can't really watch that movie. I don't know why.
Texas Chainsaw
Oh my gosh.
Massacre,
Well, I'm not good with horror, so
See,
at
we get
all.
all the horror stuff from my aunt. My aunt gives us all the horror movies. That's her thing, and we watch them all the time. She had a whole bunch of horror movies. She had all the Saws. We watched them all, like up to a certain point where they didn't have Whenever she could still get the Saws on VHS, she had all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I I give my movie credits are all based that's something I love about my family is like I can recall watching and I can relate a movie to a family member a lot. Like my mom, she showed me a lot of 80s stuff too, but it's more the young kid stuff. Like cuz or like preteen stuff like movies that I know she showed me. She showed me The Goonies. My mom and I love The Goonies. That was a favorite movie of mine. And Batteries Not Included,
Oh, I love that
Short
movie.
Circuit.
Yep.
Yes, so that was stuff that my mom showed me.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Um, we'll have to maybe watch Short Circuit or something. But Cheyenne says, "Oh yeah, like why was our dad letting us watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre?" Yeah. Um.
Why was our aunt?
Oh, oh,
Aunt
was it? Yeah.
Debbie. Well,
Oh,
actually, no. My aunt would. Uh, I think she got permission before she just took us to go do something. She would ask our mom for permission to take us to do stuff.
yeah. E.T. Yeah.
Yeah, I get ETs from my mom for sure. I get ET from my mom. So my 80s movie is spread out from all of my family. I get it from everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my 80s love. Platoon, I give that one to my grandfather too. Gosh, we watched a lot of war movies together. So many war movies. Lots of John Wayne. I can't tell you how much John Wayne I watched with that old man. Jeez. Yeah, that was my family. Who do you give credit for? Well, you just grew up through it. You
Yeah.
just
I
watched
just
them. You
Yeah.
just
I
grew up
just
through
grew up through it, and you know, so yeah, it was
It's not
whatever
like
came
you
out.
had movies sitting around the house whenever you were a young kid. It was different then, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, we had VCR tapes, but we didn't have much, and a lot of
Yeah.
it was like, when I got through the '80s, it was like, um, we didn't really keep a whole lot of VCR tapes because my parents had 6 kids, so they didn't really have much money at that time.
Yeah, it's a struggle. The struggle was real. Money wasn't as available as it is
Uh,
nowadays. So.
Cheyenne says Aunt Debbie would not let us because I would beg her to watch it again, and she got mad and lit into Dad about it.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I remember that. I think if we wanted to watch something, she would either ask uh she would either ask for permission or like just flat out, like, if it's something that she knew that we shouldn't be watching, she would not let us watch it. She would already know the answer, you know. But Cheyenne would beg and plead to watch movies like that with Aunt Debbie, and nope. But my dad didn't give a damn. My dad showed me Boys in the Hood. Okay, like, let's just give you a glimpse, and I'm probably 7 years old, maybe 7. My dad polluted me with just all that.
So that's what's wrong with, no kidding.
Yep, that's it. Blame it on my paw.
Shane says, I can't watch those anymore. Yeah, I cannot do horror. I can do it a little bit okay if Ken's with me, but I definitely cannot watch horror by myself.
I don't mind it.
Shane says, Dad had no concept of appropriateness. Yeah. That's
Not
funny.
at all. My dad was let's just be honest, he drank. He was a drunk. And at that time he didn't understand what being a responsible adult meant. You don't let your kids watch freaking shit like that.
Hey, but you guys turned out great, so.
Oh, dude, I just hate it for my dad. When he was in his 30s, he looked like he was freaking 50.
Yeah.
Ugh, he just drank himself to freaking death. Ugh, can't stand it.
You were driving at 7? Oh my goodness. Well, at least
Dude,
you're probably a good driver.
No, you would think. You would think. Buckle your shit up, okay? Did you not ride with her while she was here?
I can't remember if we did get in the car together.
I will go and I'll take photographic evidence. I'll go just take photos of her rims right now. Okay? Chipped to shit. Chipped all to hell. Yep, I'm gonna put her on blast. I know it.
Oh my goodness.
She's hit at least 3 people, I'm certain of. She hit me. I know that. Make it 4. She ran me over one time almost. She did run over my foot, but you know, I didn't. Oh man, Did I ever tell you the story about when I took Cheyenne's phone from her?
Cheyenne says she needs to defend herself quicker. Yep. So I mean, yep. She says, "Shut up, Blake." And she's like, "I was not driving, Blake." Oh no.
She caught a car on fire. I don't want to hear it. She caught a car on fire.
Oh my goodness.
My aunt's car that's watching. Her car caught on fire because of Cheyenne.
Well, how do you know it was
drove
because
it through
of
a
her?
field? Because she was driving it through a field and caught it on fire.
Oh my goodness. That wasn't my fault.
She was driving it. It wasn't on fire when she wasn't driving it.
Oh, poor Cheyenne. This isn't roasting Cheyenne.
No, it's not. It's telling the truth. But let me tell you the story about how far Cheyenne will go to lengths to look. We got into it that morning about something. I couldn't remember what it was, but I think she was in the bathroom or in the shower or something, and we were arguing, and then she finally went into the bathroom, or I think that's what she did, and she left her phone out, so I took her phone and put it in my pocket, and I was gonna go to school and take her phone with me just to be. I was just trying to piss her off, you know, make her mad, and I took her phone, and she's calling it from the house phone and everything, and then I answer it, and I'm like, "Yeah, that's right. That I got your phone. What you gonna do about it? You should have been blah 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 blah." And so I'm on the bus, and Cheyenne, Cheyenne comes. And our bus, Cheyenne literally I'm waiting for my bus, but I am already on the bus. Cheyenne comes, and the bus is in the bus lane. She comes cuts across traffic in the front of the road, cuts off the bus driver and has this bus like at a stop like she's the police in her little Mazda Tribute car, and comes onto the bus, and she like onto the bus. She's like, "Get on the freaking phone! I'm gonna kill you! Oh my goodness!" And I was absolutely terrified because she was like, she had just barely gotten out of the shower and she wasn't even dressed yet. Like she just came in her pajamas, and I'll never forget that. It was funny. Oh, we lost Jamie.
Oh, sorry. I sent Cheyenne the link because she wants to come up and defend herself.
Defend herself. No, no, I'm telling you, this is truth. She cut me off. She cut off the bus driver. That was hilarious. She said, "I'm dying, Blake. Shut up." No, that's how far my sister will go. She will cut off the bus driver.
Sibling.
Let me go into this chat real quick because ain't no way you're gonna roast me without me being able to defend myself, okay? Look, I'm over here dying laughing, and the kids are like, "Mom, are you okay?
Cheyenne is a determined person. Okay.
Like, yes, I am. I'm not. No. So let me just defend myself real quick. First of all, everybody on this call should know how crazy Blake is and how much he does the most in everything, okay?
I do.
So when he was already doing too much apparently. So if he upset me that much that I know that I had my towel in my hair. 100%. And I just remember, now that I'm thinking about it, I sure did whip that Mazda in front of that bus because I was not about to have
This car
him go.
is as big as this coffee table in front of me. I'm not kidding you. And like, if that bus driver wanted to, he could have just pushed her out of the way. But she was really doing something in that car. Like,
I whipped her in front, and I remember that guy was like, "Excuse me, ma'am." I said, "Look, that little boy
let me on
took
this
my
bus.
phone." I was like, "That little boy took my phone, and I'm trying to get." And he was like, "Yes, ma'am, go ahead." And so he was like,
She scared
"Here."
me.
And I was like about to. Oh,
I was like, "Here,
so mad.
take it, dude." I don't know if she hit me at that time, but she go ahead and tell him how you caught Aunt Debbie's car on fire. Go ahead.
Okay,
Yes, you
okay,
did.
but you
No,
have to
no,
give.
just admit it, and just admit it.
Okay, listen. My dad said I could drive that car. So I went and drove the car. Okay, but also like
through
I'm
the
not even
field, like where she cannot, like it's cutting off the ventilation to the hood, so it started getting hotter and hotter, and she didn't know how to read the gauge, and so it caught on fire.
listen. I'm sorry, but I was too young to be driving, and so it's not my fault. I thought I was having a good old time. So
I'm on Cheyenne's side. I'm on Cheyenne's side.
exactly. So I'm literally driving, and then I'm like, I smell something funky, so I drive back, and as I'm pulling up to my dad's house, I see blue flames on the top of the hood, and I'm freaking out. And I don't even I don't even put the car, turn the car off. I think I put it in park, and I scream, "Daddy!" And he goes, "What? What the hell? What the hell?" Like he's freaking out, and he's like, "So he gets the fire extinguisher," and he's like, "What the fire extinguisher?" And he tells me, "Don't tell your aunt." I was like, "Oh," I'm freaking out, and I don't know. I don't know if Aunt Debbie is still on, but
Yeah. She just said, "Listen here, Linda."
But I can't remember if my dad said it was his fault or I don't think my dad ratted me out. I really think he said it was my fault
He might
because
have. He might
I don't
have. I don't
know.
know.
We'll wait to see if Aunt Debbie says anything.
She
Debbie says, this
can.
is
She
the
can
first time
get.
I'm hearing these details. So,
Oh, really?
Well, there you go. He never ratted you out.
He never
You did
ratted
it
me
to
out.
yourself.
Well, look,
Uh,
I have 3 kids now. She can't get me now. I'm scared. I'm scared. She knows where I live. She's coming.
She's
She's about to get in
scary.
her car right now.
Of all the people, that's the one Cheyenne. She had a real heart to heart with. It was actually it was a hip to hip because they were same leg length. They've got these giraffe legs that you just you could spot them over every single person on the group.
Well, yeah,
Her hips
so
are connected to her shoulder legs. She got shoulder legs.
don't get me started on you, Mr. Man.
I got long legs too. I'm not gonna lie. I got white legs.
You know what? You know what I tell him he looks like? He looks like those ants off of, or no, not the ants, the wasp off of the ant movie.
Man,
You know all them, those little bitty legs. They over there. Oh, I'm a big, strong guy. I can do what I want.
I can't
and
stand her, dude.
Debbie said he said it caught on fire. Cheyenne ratted her own self out because she started crying. See, kids
I'm
don't know better.
sorry. Yeah, because she had just adored my aunt. They were best friends, and like she knew she did her wrong, and like my dad's trying to be the one to stay out of trouble. He doesn't even care about Cheyenne, is how I see it. He was just like,
No,
and
Dad.
Cheyenne showed that her where her loyalty lied, and it was with Aunt Debbie. I'm sorry, I did it. You did what, dude? You told on yourself.
Dad told me, don't you tell your Aunt Debbie. I'll talk to her. That's what he said. I remember it
He
because
didn't.
I was freaking
He
out.
he would have been like, so I was test driving it and it just caught on fire.
Oh my goodness. She burned my car up. Uh,
Well, that is our pod today, guys. We went over time, but that's okay. Cheyenne needed to defend herself. So,
Okay, bye guys. Sorry
but
about that.
it's all
no,
right.
you're good. Thank you for coming in. We will,
Yes, thank you.
next week we're doing Rhinestone. So hopefully
Yeah.
we'll see everybody back here for that one.
And the
It's a movie
riddle
I'd
of
never even seen. I didn't even know that she was, I didn't even know she was a movie star. I mean, I knew she was in like TV shows and stuff, but never Hollywood.
okay, the riddle of the day is why did the uh, art thief's vehicle not start?
The Art Thieves?
Yeah. Why did the art thief's vehicle not start?
Uh, I don't know. He forgot his keys.
It was on fire, Debbie says.
And
No,
Debbie said it was on fire.
no, it's a long one because he didn't have any Monet for degas to make the van go.
Oh my goodness. That one is funny. I'll give you that. Shout out to Vincent Van Gogh. We share the same birthday.
All right. Any last words for the chat?
I love you guys. Thank you for coming in another day for actually a real true classic movie. I think this movie is going to stand the test of time. People will be watching this for the next, 40, 50 years, I believe. So, um, I hope that you guys enjoyed this pod. We look forward to seeing you next week. We're rolling the dice here with the Rhinestone, and I'm not going to say the rating for the movie. I'm just going to say that IMDb is kicking your ass on this one. That's all I'm going to say.
I know.
So, just
Well, I
because I
like it.
love Sylvester Stallone doesn't mean he doesn't have flops, because he had quite a few of them.
Well, I like this one, and I think they had good chemistry in it. But anyway,
Good.
thank you all for coming in. The interaction really makes it helpful. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote tonight comes from Lucius Seneca. The greatest remedy for anger is delay. Great quote. And have
I
a
like
great
that.
night, everybody. Bye.
We'll see you later, Jamie. Have a good
Yep.
one.
Bye.